How are you? Okay, so today this video is for any young leader out there, because a few years ago I was in your shoes, and my biggest advice for you today is what? Instead of charity, which we frame as NGO, start a social enterprise. Repeat. Instead of charity, aka NGO, start a social enterprise. So oftentimes I talk to young people. I'm still young. But oftentimes I talk to fellow young people, right? And this has even happened much more recent, where I'm speaking with somebody and they're like, yeah, so what are you doing now? Say, there is this thing I'm trying to start now, where we help people do this, do that. What comes in my head as you're talking is blah, 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 blah. Why? Because obviously, most times before that discussion is even taking place, it could be because this person maybe want to buy the most basic things or the most basic thing in their life that they're going to even use to help themselves to get to the next level, and they don't have the cash to do so. You may just be wondering, something as small as $5, right? So convert that to your currency. Something as small as $5. You will see a young, vibrant leader who is not able to purchase that in order to do what? Get to the next stage in their life. And I see this, and to me it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Why is that the case? That's because this person has spent their entire day, their entire week, their entire month, if not year plus years, doing charity work. Now, does it mean that charity work is not good? No. Charity work is fine. Okay? Charity work is fine, but it shouldn't be your primary work. Because every living being needs money for basic things like clothing, housing, feeding, and the rest of it. Talk less of even the smallest dream that you have that is going to take you to the next level. When you are doing charity, when you are running NGO, and that is primarily your job, what happens? You become, if not worse than the people you are trying to help. So here is somebody they can't feed. You are trying to help them, so you start an NGO, right? To beg other people for food in order to feed them. You yourself have turned to a beggar, but you haven't realized that. And not just that, the next time you want to get the next basic thing, you don't have the money, so you have to beg. Now, in order to help beggars, you have become a beggar yourself. And the same position where they were earlier, where they are not able to help themselves, they are begging. That's what you have returned yourself into, right? As a result, you can't give what you don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. So if your life is not put together, if your life is not figured out, how come you are helping somebody else figure out their life? What you have to do first is what? Figure out your own life. Then you can assist the next person. I think like if you're flying a plane, when they are doing those demonstrations, say, I'm just going to summarize. If this plane is having a problem, nose mask is going to come up, put your own first before you assist your neighbor. Why are they saying that? If you try to assist your neighbor who cannot put their own, say a child or a physically challenged person, you are going to die first. When you die, this person is not assisted, so that person also dies. So you lose two people. But when you put your own first, there is a high chance that you will stay alive. Then you're able to help the next person. You will save two people. Which one is? They say wisdom. 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 Which one is much more intuitive? Which one has so much wisdom? Figure out your life first, and carry charity as an addendum. Don't make charity your whole life. Don't make charity your primary duty. A lot of people do charity, right? And when you think of the very big organizations that you know that run charity, you have to understand that a lot of them started with their own businesses first. You look at, let's take a good look at Bill Gates Foundation, right? Very big charity, donating money up and down to everybody in the world. However, Bill Gates started Microsoft and other things, and all that. But at the end of the day, they are now running charity organization to support. Facebook started, Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook, but he also now has charity. I think Zuckerberg Chan Foundation that is helping the rest of the world. So these are the people you are copying, but you are not doing what they are doing. You are just copying their charity method, but you're not copying the fact that they started a business first. And let me tell you, you don't have to start a pure business. There is a business called social enterprise, right? So that way you become a social entrepreneur, where your business is actually helping people in the community, but is also making money to sustain itself. Do you know that there's this organization, their name don't come to mind right now. There's this organization. What do? They make shoes. They sell really, really good shoes at premium prices. But what do? For every one shoe they sell to you, they donate one shoe to a poor person somewhere in a third world country. For every one shoe they sell to you, they donate one pair of shoes to somebody in a third world country. You see, that business model is a social enterprise. That's an example. Some other people, they sell their product at a very affordable price so that everybody can purchase it. That's one. There are just different ways. Social entrepreneurship is not a one-way thing. It can be structured in different formats, right? It can be structured in different formats. How did I know about the idea of social entrepreneurship? In 2010, I was selected by the US government. I was one of the persons that represented Africa in US, where we were trained on social entrepreneurship. So as a result, that was long before Mandela became a thing. In fact, as of that time, Barack Obama has not even, Mandela Washington Fellowship has not come on board. If you know what I'm talking about, Yali, right? Yali was not there. So Susi is the name. Susi was the big thing before Yali came on board. So in 2010, I was selected for Susi. And I represented Nigeria, and we're trained on social entrepreneurship. As a result, I spent 5 weeks plus in the US at University of Connecticut, where we were trained and certified as social entrepreneurs, right? For me, that was the first time I heard about that idea. And we explored entrepreneurship, especially social entrepreneurship, in different facets. And it has long stuck to my mind. And for me, I think that is the way young people should go. Stop running charities. Stop. Because you are destroying your life. And you know the reason why you should stop doing that. So what happens is that somebody is running charity, they can't feed, they can't change their shoes, they can't change their clothing, they don't have a place to live. Your landlord is pushing you from your housing, from where you reside, right? You are begging friends and family. The next thing in life, you can't get to it. Now, what's going to happen? One day you're going to wake up and you're going to quit. That's for sure. You're going to wake up and you're going to quit. It may not happen now, it will happen later. And when you quit, what happens? You have lost yourself. The people you are serving, the poor people, the people you are trying to make life better for them, they also lose you. You don't only lose yourself, they also lose you. Meaning that the community lose you, you lose yourself. So everybody is a loser in this game. Both the person who is a young person who is running charity and the community that feels that you should run charity, everybody is a loser. You see the point? So people will raise small eyebrow, which they shouldn't, when you charge for what you do. But the good thing is that because you charge for what you do, you're able to do it full time. You're able to do it for a large number of years. You're able to help as many people as possible. That's the best for you. That's the best for the community that you serve. That's the best for people that you serve. Stop running NGO. Stop running charity. charity as your major work in life. Now, when your business is thriving, you can add a social component. You can add an NGO component. They call it CSR, right? Or whatever companies call it. The most important thing is that you can add whatever you want to add. You can help as many people as you. I run a business, and every time we are out there looking for an NGO to support. Are you aware? Last year we supported NGOs. This year we're going to support NGOs, and we've been supporting. We support a lot of people. That won't be possible if I was running an NGO. That won't be possible if I was running a charity organization. And when you run charity, what's going to happen? Every day you are writing grants, asking for money. You're a beggar. You're just a beggar with pen. A beggar with pen and paper. That's just what you are. And very soon you will lose yourself. The community you serve is going to lose you as well. Everybody is a loser in this game. It shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be the case. Start a social enterprise. If you are not very conversant with what social entrepreneurship is, very, very conversant with it, search for it on Google. The company that trained us in partnership with the US government then, their name is Ashoka. 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 So you can check them online to see what they are doing. So Ashoka help young people that are starting social enterprise, or help young people to start social enterprise. That is the only way for what you are doing to be sustainable. That's the only way for you to help more people. That's the only way for you not to lose yourself in the long run. I'm sick and tired of young people wanting to get to the next stage of their life, not having the $1 or $1 to even do so. When I talk, when I talk to some people, they're like, forget it. I have passion. So passion does not pay your bills. Hello? There's this lady I love so much. I hope she sees this video, but maybe not. Her name is Joy Ebora, Mrs. Joy Ebora. So, if she was watching this video, she's going to laugh at me. I'm going to look for her and tag her later. I remember one time, at that point, I was still running NGO, right? And I was in school. I was on scholarship, undergrad, dental school to be precise. I was on scholarship. I was in school. I was on scholarship. I was getting money. All my scholarship money was going to running NGO. I had an NGO in school, registered. If you got, I had a group. Then I also co-founded another NGO with my husband. And apart from these NGOs, I had other side projects. For example, I ran Catalyst Academy at University of Benin. And I was mentoring dental and medical students on how to start a business and also get academic excellence, right? That was Catalyst Academy. For IFIGAD, which was my primary NGO, we're going to secondary schools and talking to them about social entrepreneurship. But myself at that point, it's like I was talking, but I wasn't practicing what I was talking, right? So my primary source of money was my parents and my uncles that were sponsoring me in school. But at the same time, I had other scholarships that I was getting from school. But I was using a lot of this money and I was pouring it inside the NGO. I was even running a talk show at the time. I've done a lot, don't worry. So I'm talking to you from experience, right? I'm not just blabbing, I'm talking to you from experience. I've been there. But when I advise young people, they want to see for themselves. I've been there, I survived. You may not survive. Well, you may survive more than I do, but why not learn from my experience? So I was running all these organizations, I was running a lot of NGOs. But what happened was, scholarship money too is like money they gave to you, right? So after some time, at graduation, scholarship stopped. I'm busy working. Money is not even enough because I've not really been starting anything on my own, even though I've been teaching people about social entrepreneurship and all that. And I still say today that for me I was even lucky that I was able to get full scholarship to go abroad to study. I was very lucky. I was very, very lucky. I'm telling you. I was very, very lucky because despite all those things I was doing, to say I want to think of, okay, I want to go abroad to study. I want to do my master's outside. But how was I going to fund it? You're still talking of school fees. That's too much. How was I even going to fund my what they call it now. How was I even going to fund my visa application? How was I going to fund my flight? Basic things. And you have to beg other people to be able to do it in life. Even though your social media is filled with awesome pictures. Every day we see you with children. But get the next thing in your life done, you can't. Reason, you are running an NGO. You are running charity. As a young person, that's not the best for you. Have I stopped helping people? Never. No. In fact, I consider myself a philanthropist. Right? I've not stopped helping people. But I was able to help more people the moment I started a business. I was able to help more people the moment I started a business. And I will help more people because I'm no longer writing for grants. If I need to do a project right now, what's going to happen? If I need to do a project right now, all I need is the idea and it will get done. All I need is the idea and it will get done. I'm not saying it to brag for you. I'm saying it so that Nigerian people say receive sense. But if I have an idea, then I do like 20 grants writing. Okay, Linda, don't exaggerate. 5 grants writing, and I still may not get it. And even at the point when I get the grants, they will ask me to modify the idea to fit their own purpose, right? So I have to keep modifying my dream. After some time, I don't have dream again. Because by the time you've written 20 grants on one project, you've written 20 grants on one project, you will have modify because at every point you are trying to modify it to fit the organization's purpose. After some time, you ask yourself, what is my purpose again? You've forgotten because you've so modified it that you don't know what you stand for. Right? So, seriously, we can go on and on, but the message is simple. Stop running charity, aka NGO, and start a social enterprise. What is a social enterprise? A business that helps the community while you make money as well. Because in the long run, it benefits you and it benefits the community when you charge for what you do. Because you're able to stay for a longer time, you're able to sustain that dream, you're able to continue to serve the people you serve for a very long time. But when you run charity, very soon you lose yourself, the community loses you, and everybody is a loser in the game. We don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose you. Stop being a beggar with pen and paper. Writing grants every time. Even for the smallest project. A small project that you will do by yourself. You want to buy 1 bag of rice for people, but somebody must donate that money to you before you can buy it. Right? Is that the life you want to continue to live? Anyways, I'm going to stop right there till I come your way again. Right? I'm Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm a dentist. I'm also an educational consultant. That's what I do now. So, I just want you to know that I've been in your shoes before. And it's like, I've been in your shoes before. I've tasted something different. And I know that the difference is clear. I've run NGO for over 8 years. For over 8 years. If not 10 years. But I just want to keep the number very short. For over 8 years, I was running NGO, right? And I also do business, and I know the difference. And at every point in time, I will choose social entrepreneurship over NGO. I will choose social entrepreneurship over NGO. Do you even know that? Don't say that I said it too. Do you know that? Do you know that people don't value free things? You don't know? People don't value free things. If somebody pay 1 naira or $1 or 1 pesos or 1 shilling for what you are giving to them, they will value it more than if you gave it to them for free. Most of those people you train for free, how many of them started their own business? Most of the children that you taught how to read for free, how many of them passed WAEC? How many of them passed high school? The people that are still scoring the highest score are people from the most expensive schools. People don't value free things. Instead, think of how you can give it to them at a very, very, very affordable price. See, if a student suffers to save, let's say $2 for school fees, you see it's very small, right? $2, let's say in naira, maybe let's just say 1,000 naira for school fees for 4 months. They are better, they will appreciate it better than you gave it to them free. And you will say these people don't have money. Don't worry. As a child, I sold pure water. You know what pure water is? Not because my parents didn't have money to send me to school. No. Well, maybe that's how I learned marketing. I remember then I was in primary 6, my mom had a kiosk. I would stay behind the kiosk because we had neighbors. Like, our shop is there, there's across the road, there's another neighbor, right? Who is also selling similar things that we're selling. Then I'll hide behind the kiosk like this to call the customers that are coming. Like a customer is coming, then you hide behind the kiosk to call that customer to come your way so that you can sell to them. Did you have that experience? So my point is that even as a child, I've already started selling. I'm not saying you should leave your child to wander way, like to start using the child for labor. A child can pick up small skills. As a child, I was sewing. If somebody was there to guide me because I knew how to sew school bag by myself. I sew very well with hand, in case you don't know. Anyway, if somebody was there to guide me that these school bags I'm selling, that I can actually sell it for $1 to my classmates who don't have school bags, I would have been a millionaire as a child. You see the point? So that child that you are helping, you can actually inculcate in them small business ideas of what they're already doing. They can actually do something, save $1 for school fees. But when you say that you must train them for free, even the child does not value the training you are giving to them. You see the point? People don't value free things. When last did any free thing change your life? When last did any free thing change your life? I'm not saying that nothing free can ever change your life. That's not what I'm saying. But on the scale of things, when last did something free change your life? Think about it. Clara said, I remember the sewing check gown with thread and needle. Oh my God. Clara Odeke is from my secondary, she's my secondary school classmate. Look at what she typed. Memories, right? Anyway, truths don't lie, right? Somebody will remember. Clara, I see you. Thank you so much for remembering. Yeah. Check gown, for someone that doesn't know what check gown is, we're in boarding school. And I sew some of my gown with thread and needle. That's what Clara is saying here. You see the point? So if somebody told me that this gown I'm sewing, I can actually collect, let's say normal tailor would take $5 to sew for my classmate. I could take $1 and sew for my classmate. They will save a lot of money. But I will make money. I didn't know. It's just a small idea. So the people you are thinking that you want to help and you want to help them free, you are only making them not get value from what you are teaching. Because most people don't value free things. Most people don't value free things. Don't say that I said it, but learn it. Most people don't value free things. Stop NGO work purely. Stop charity. Start a social enterprise. That thing you are doing, how can you charge $1? Let's say you're a lady, you help mothers look after their child while they go to work. You can tell them, Shana work, is work you are going to, the mother is going to, right? Every month, mommy, pay $5 for me to look after your child. If you are looking at 10 people's children, suddenly you are making money from what you are doing. And because the mothers are paying for it, they will take it as serious. When they are supposed to come back and pick that child, they will come back and pick the child. But if you are helping them, you can still be looking after your child the whole night, and the person will not come. And the person will not come to carry their child. Just let this. I hope that this word will hit somebody today, and that person will be able to take action. Hope that this word will hit somebody and the person will be able to take action. Okay, let me disappear. Till I see you again. Bye.